game between Assabet Valley and Millis High School. Tonight is the Millis Boys Basketball Senior Night. We'd like to acknowledge 2 seniors from Assabet Valley and then the 5 from Millis. First for Assabet Valley. Congratulations to Assabet Valley team and the 2 seniors, Destin Torres and Tyler Dosis, on their great high school career. We'd like to now acknowledge our 5 seniors and their dedication and commitment to the Millis Boys Basketball program and Millis High School. We wish you the best of luck in your future. At this time, we ask the players and parents to come to center court when they are announced. First, team manager, Jared Parker, and his parents, Amy and Jeff Parker. J.D. Hart and his parents, Marianne Purdy, James Hart, and his stepmother, Rose. Evan Simmons and his parents, Lena and John Simmons. Brendan Conrad and his parents, Lauren and Bob Conrad. And Jonathan Leduc and his parents, Lori and Kevin Leduc.
Good evening and welcome to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics. From the campus of Millis High School, we bring you the Millis Mohawks boys varsity basketball team as they play host to Assabet Valley. Alongside Zach Golden, I'm Doug Coots. We are high above the courtside here at the Andy Merrick Gymnasium, and the ball is up. And we'll try that one more time. We are high above the courtside here at the Andy Merrick Gymnasium, where we are about to tip off. Thank you, officials, for that. And the tip is controlled by Assabet Valley. We are underway. Mohawks in their white and white home kits. Going right to left on your media device. The Assabet Valley Aztecs in their blue and blue uniforms going left to right. It is senior night, where we just honored seniors Jonathan Leduc, J.D. Hart, Brendan Conry, Evan Simmons, and manager Jared Parker. Oliveri comes through and blocks that. Leduc, Hart, Conry, Simmons, and Oliveri are 5 on the court right now for the Mohawks. Final home game of the season. off a win at Ashland, 50-49. Running their overall record to 3-18, 1-15 in the Tri-Valley League. That was kicked off the Aztecs, and it was. Oh, we'll talk it over. Thought it was kicked off the Aztecs. We'll see if we can work it out, and we do. Seniors Destin Torres and Tyler Dossis for the visitors. Very good crowd here on hand. Student section is full here. Both teams represented. Oliveri absorbed some contact and a whistle. Oh no. Sorry, Zach dropped my score sheet. All right, so settled here again. Oliveri to the line. Foul was on Connor Sherling, his first. Everyone a little jumpy here on senior night. Oliveri hits the second. And the Mohawks take a 1-0 lead. Deflected. Mohawks Leduc on the way down gets it to rattle and pinball its way home. Aztecs come in at 9-10. Oliveri challenging that shot. Mohawks quickly down the other way. Fourth place, 6-4 in the Colonial, 9-10 overall, coming off a 73-60 loss at Blackstone Valley. Foul on Kyle Bascard. Shooting foul, putting Leduc to the line for 2, and the first is good. Austin Stone into the game for the visitors. And Leduc sinks them both. Mohawks open up an early 5-0 lead. Just underway here. 2 minutes been played. Torres thought about it, drives instead. His rainbow jumper is no good. J.D. Hart with the rebound. Leduc penetrating again, dishing outside for Simmons for 3. Front rim, no. Long three-pointer from Dossis finds nothing. To the delight of the student section. Standing room only over there. Hart comes around and he knocks down a triple. Mohawks to 8. Some contact there and a whistle. Assabet, of course, and Millis, familiar foes. Mohawks twice been knocked out of the tournament by the Aztecs. Foul was charged to Oliveri. His first. Put Stone to the line. He can't get the Aztecs on the board. John Torres into the game. So Stone breaks the ice, and it's 8-1. Connery from the corner, back iron, no. Oliveri got a hand to it. Xavier Morales with the bucket. frantic pace here to close that out. Last year, the Mohawks were ousted 77-63 by the third-seeded Aztecs, who ended up being the sectional runner-up, and the year before 73-63, so they've been in the ballpark. Inside, outside, and Simmons will knock down the trifecta. Morales again. Pass is going to be trouble. Conry will claim it though off the ground. Hart left open for three and he connects. Mohawks hot from three-point land. Crowd erupts as we get a timeout. 3:47 left in the first quarter. 14-5 Mohawks. Second buzzer coming off. Players entering the court. Conry, Simmons, Leduc, Hart, and Oliveri. Hart with a second triple. Simmons with a triple. Mohawks with 14. We are back underway here. Hot start from your Mohawks. Well, eventually ends up in the hands of Stone, who's able to convert. Hoop in the harm. Foul charge to Leduc. And Stone has a chance for one more, and he makes it go. So Stone with 4 points. Conry quickly down the other end. He scores. Mohawks really getting down the court. They're beating the Aztecs down there. They're doubling their pleasure right now. 16-8 the score. 3:11 to go first quarter. Oliveri gets a hand to it. Just enough for J.D. Hart to claim it. Leduc quickly up the court. Ball deflected, but Leduc able to rescue it. Conry steps into a three-pointer. Back iron, no. Long rebound to the Aztecs, and they run. John Torres pulls it out. Destin Torres battled for his own rebound, got it, and scored it. Conry, same spot. Can't get it to go this time. 2:20 to go. Hart gets that hands to that one. Cole Sullivan and Matthew Fiala into the game for your Mohawks. Pass inside, the cutter stopped his cut. Sullivan and Leduc back and forth. Sullivan steps in. Hart from up top, he connects again. That's 9 for Hart. 19 for the Mohawks. Three-pointer from Torres, no good. Sullivan secures the rebound. Hart from the other corner, and he's good again. J.D. Hart, es en fuego. Muchos en fuego. Forcing Assabet to take their second timeout. 1:12 left to go in the first. Our score, 22 Mohawks, 10 Aztecs. So first buzzer after an Assabet Valley timeout. J.D. Hart with his fourth three-pointer. He's got 12. Mohawks 22. Aztecs 10 right now. 1:12 left in the first. Sullivan, Conry, Hart, Fiala, and LeDuc, the 5 on the floor right now for your Mohawks. And play resumes. A hot shooting start for Hart and the rest of the Mohawks right now. Let's see if they can keep it going. They're playing well on the defensive end as well. Torres thought about a long three. Under 10 on the shot clock. Forced to put it up and fouled. That's the second charge to LeDuc. Torres is short on the first. Anthony Coots checks into the game for your Mohawks. So Torres knocks the second down. Xavier Morales checking in for Torres. 22-11 our score. Under a minute, first quarter. And J.D. Hart is good again. Anthony Coots thought about it from the foul line, but decided to feed the extremely white-hot hand right now. Hart and Fiala converge to keep that one out, but Morales is there to clean it up and put it down. 5 seconds left here. Sullivan will drive to Fiala. A lot of contact there. Sullivan again fall away at the buzzer. Looks a little long, and it is. So we've reached the end of an exciting quarter for the Mohawks. Millis 25, Assabet Valley 13. Players coming out onto the court. A shame that first quarter had to come to an end. Oliveri, Conry, Coots, and Sullivan, along with the white-hot J.D. Hart, the 5 on the floor right now for your Mohawks. A lot of contact both sides there. Might have missed the first one there. So foul charge to Hart, his first. So they'll nail Hart with a second foul. Foul charge to Hart. So he'll step off in favor of Brian Kane. Mike Blasco gets that to go. Another foul down there, so 3 quick whistles against the Mohawks here. Foul charge to Oliveri, his second, team 6th. (25-15). To a cutting Kane, and he scores. 3 players converged on Oliveri. He dished it for the assist. Long three-pointer is no good and out of bounds by John Torres. Destin Torres will check in. Ryan Cassie as well for the visitors. Morales quickly with 8 points. The tide has turned here. Need a timeout. Mohawks caught a little flat-footed. 6:44 left in the second quarter, 27-19. So a couple turnovers necessitated a timeout there for your Mohawks. Leduc, Coots, Oliveri, Kane, and Simmons, the 5 on the floor right now. Mohawks beat the press this time. A very good position. Leduc cutting through off the glass with the kiss, and it is good. Leduc has 6. Breaks a 4-0 run for the Aztecs. Gets the lead back to 10. Crowd coming alive. Aztecs getting it done right now on the offensive glass. Foul charge to Brian Kane. His first 17th foul, so Mohawks are over the limit. Sherling is no good with his first. He'll have a second. Sullivan back into the game for the Mohawks. That one rattles home. 29-20. Couple more turnovers. Leduc to the basket, up and no good. Kane battling for the rebound, gets a hand to it. Players on the court. Goes to the Aztecs. Kane gets that rebound and secures it. Contact there, no whistle except for a traveling. Mohawks are just off their game for this past few minutes. Three-pointer from Sherling is good. Simmons right back the other way. Simmons with the rebound, harassed, no whistle there. .4:17 to go. The 7th turnover this half, this quarter. Corner from Morales, so he's doing it all right now. Mohawks quickly up the front court. Conry has it knocked away. All of a sudden, it's 31-30. So Mohawks will call timeout. 3:43 to go in the second. 31-30 our score. Players returning to the court. Conry, Leduc, Simmons, Fiala, and Hart, the 5 for the Mohawks. No traveling there, I guess. We'll get a foul instead. It's number 4 for LRD. Foul charge to Fiala. So Blasco converts, and we are tied at 31. So Blasco converts them both and puts the Valley up by a point. Fiala. Simmons is bumped, and he scores. A man's work in there by Fiala and Simmons that time. Foul committed by Casey. And Simmons knocks it down. Simmons with the three-point play. He has 8, 34-32 our score, 3:09 to go. Conry quickly to Oliveri, his turnaround no good. Simmons is undercut. And he's called for the foul. I don't know what's happening here. Simmons had the ball and was undercut. Foul charge to Simmons. Another turnover. Left open in the corner, and knocks down a 3. Morales no good that time. He hasn't missed many. Little armbar there, and it is called. Second foul underneath if they wanted. Matthew Fiala checks into the game. Morales with his first. He has 13. Ball into Leduc. Simmons from the other side. No good. long three-pointer by Blasco, and if that's on Hart, that's his third. So double bonus, 10 fouls to 4 right now. Blasco connects on the second. He's looking at his 6th free throw. So no good. He's 3 of 6, 37-35 our score. Oliveri will put it to the floor up top with Duke. No foul. Helter-skelter right now. Mohawks struggling on the defensive glass here. Foul charge to Oliveri, his third. So issues mounting here. Ryan Kane into the game. Mohawks able to secure that rebound. 1 to go here in the half. Fiala is engulfed and he will get to the line. Second foul on Sherling, only the 5th called on the Aztecs. Turnover. Well defended by LeDuc. Kane to Fiala, too strong. A 1 second differential shot and game clock here. Kane gets his hand in there. Simmons to the ground. Ball ends up in the backcourt. Foul charge to Simmons. 2 shots coming, double bonus. Torres with the first opportunity to tie it here with 9.3 to go. Gets his own rebound. And another foul. I'll have to roll that back, see what's happening in there. It's unusual for the shooter to get his own rebound so quickly, but reversal in favor of the Mohawks this time as Sullivan was streaking down the court. Basgard with his second foul. .2 to go, 38 all. So the second is no good. We've reached halftime, so perhaps fitting that the Mohawks came out on fire in the first and the Aztecs were able to match in the second. Our score at halftime, Mohawks 38, Aztecs 38. And welcome back to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics. Players coming out for the second half alongside Zach Gold, and I'm Doug Coots, and we are high above the courtside here at the Marrick. It is senior night, and it is 38-38, and we are underway. The Aztecs returning the favor that second quarter with a 25-13 quarter. And we are tied. Connery, Leduc, Hart, Simmons, and Oliveri, the five on the court right now for your Mohawks. Mohawks with 10 turnovers in that second quarter, and they start here in the third with a turnover. J.D. Hart with 15 in the first half, leading the Mohawks. Simmons with 11 and Leduc with 6. Another turnover. Doesn't result in the basket, but it's not over yet. Simmons is able to spry that one free. Leduc gets up and under, and the first points of the half to Millis. Xavier Morales with 15. Connor Sherling with 8 for the Aztecs. 13 fouls called against the Mohawks. That was definitely a double dribble there. Leduc will take it himself, and it just won't get over the rim. So Oliveri, Hart, and Simmons playing with 3 fouls. Leduc with 2. Basgard and Sherling 2 for the opposition. And a three-pointer for Sherling. Simmons gets it to go. Foul on Destin Torres. Simmons to the line. Can't get it to go, but Oliveri's there. He's disrupted. So Mohawks only able to get to the line 9 times in that first half, 5 of 9. Aztecs 11 of 20. So quite an advantage there. Oh, well, third turnover. Oliveri and Hart battling hard for the rebound. Doing so without fouling. Simmons to the hoop, disrupted. All sorts of helpers in the stands today from both sides. We'll let that one go. Your announcer has been helpful at times. But we'll save our breath here. Mohawks ball up by 1. Zook gets over the midline. Hard to Oliveri with a good spot. Arm in his face. Well defended by Blasco. Perhaps the frantic pace of the first half taking its toll. Hoop and the harm for Blasco. Mohawks will have to hold their breath every time we get a whistle here, and that one is charged to Hart, his fourth. Matthew Fiala will check in for the Mohawks. Rebounding has been an issue. So Blasco back iron, no. Rebound to the Mohawks. Fiala getting from Conry, Oliveri, second, Fiala again, and finally a whistle. So Mohawks returning the favor with some hustle on the glass. John Torres committing that foul. Put Fiala to the line for a pair. And he is true. Anthony Coots checking in for the Mohawks. Ryan Cassie for the visitors. Fiala knocks them both down. Mohawks edge in front by a point. Fiala, good battle for that rebound. Harassed by several there. Well, the Duke partially ahead of the pack. Contact and nothing there. Simmons to the ground. So John Torres to the line here. Second foul charge to Fiala. 2 apiece. Coos scoops it up. Goes to the rim and he absorbs some contact. Second foul on Cassie. Coots is good with the first. Tying us up again. And the second one rolls around and is good. Mohawks forge ahead. Cole Sullivan into the game for the Mohawks. Jonathan Leduc gets it and puts it up, and it's good. Crowd coming to life. Good passing there. Finding the open man. defended there. Coots battling for it and rolling out of bounds is Xavier Morales. Both teams battling hard, ball thrown away. 5th turnover already this quarter. Mohawks want a timeout, and they will get it. So with our score, 48-47, 3:06 left in the third. Players coming onto the court after a Mohawks timeout. Coots, LeDuc, Oliveri, Fiala, and Sullivan, the 5 right now. Quick basket out of that timeout. And another turnover. Good rebound by Coots among several. Coots, another rebound, outlet to LeDuc. Sullivan into Oliveri. He'll kick it out to Connery for an open 3. No good. Charge to Sullivan. Shot is blocked by LeDuc. Sullivan with it. Sullivan driving dish to LeDuc. It won't go. Connery gets a hand to it. Knocks it out of bounds. Aztecs bring the ball up. 1:37 to go, third quarter. Never a dull moment at the Merrick. Three-pointer for John Torres. His first bucket from the field. Sullivan to Oliveri, and he scores. .52-50, 1 minute to go, third quarter. Just throwing it to the basket, well defended. Mohawks over the timeline, plenty of time, 40 left, 22 on the shot clock here. And a foul with Oliveri going to the hoop. Good pick and roll there, executed very nicely. Third foul on Sherling. Asgard and Destin Torres into the game for the visitors. Leduc gets the rebound. Arm in is in the mix there. Oliveri gets a piece of it. Knocked out of bounds by the Aztecs. So the Mohawks putting in the effort here in this quarter, rewarded with the ball. Leduc able to secure that. About a 2-second differential. And that should probably turn the shot clock off, and it does. So 20.2 to go. Connery into Oliveri. The foul line, harassed by many. Kicks it back out to Connery. Looks for a screen, gets it. Coots behind, gets it up and over. Several arms there. To Leduc. Shot is no good. And we have reached the end of the third quarter. Aztecs by 2, 52-50. Coots, Leduc, Nick Quinzani, Conry, and Sullivan, the 5 that opened the fourth quarter that has the Aztecs up 52-50. Good position by Sullivan there. Bucket still goes. Coots jump stop and hits. So Sherling puts the Aztecs back up by 4. Good hard cut to the basket. Blasco stepping over the player there. His first foul, team 5th. Coots is short. This one is good, so Coots 3 for 4 from the line, 5 points. So turnover is whistled there. Mohawks with 7 turnovers in that third quarter for 20 for the game. Gonna have to take better care of the ball this quarter. Ball in the hands of Leduc. Sullivan thought about it. Leduc top of the key. This elbow jumper, back iron, no. Coots disrupts it enough for Quinzani to get it. Coots will drive and dish to Quinzani, and his layup is good. So Quinzani on the board from Coots. Good all-around hustle defensively for the Mohawks, and they close within 1. Timeout on the floor, 6:35 to go in this one, 56-55. Players coming onto the floor after an Aztec timeout, 2 timeouts apiece. Leduc, Sullivan, Quinzani, Coots, and Conry, the 5 on the floor right now. 5 team fouls. Assabet Valley, 3 Mohawks. Foul charge at Quinzani. Ball is spilled. Mohawks take it. Connery steps into the lane, absorbs some contact, shot no good, Coots to the ground, and a whistle. Blasco with his second foul, 6th, so Assabet Valley is at the limit. Connery is up and he is fouled, can't get it to go, he will go to the line. Foul on Tyler Dawsis. His first, team 7th, so we'll see if the Mohawks can make some hay at the charity stripe here. Connery ties it up at 56. And that's where we will remain for now. Stolen. So 3rd turnover this quarter for the Aztecs. Leduc to the rack, it won't go. A long 3-pointer from Dawsis, and he connects. First bucket of the night. Coots baseline, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Coots again, and it goes. Good look from Leduc there. 59-58. Mohawks down by 1. A little too much contact there, so it'll be the 3rd charge to Leduc. 5th team foul. Oliveri checks back in, so Oliveri and Leduc with 3, Simmons 3, Hart 4. 5:07 to go. Leduc nearly had that. Foul charge to Coots, his first, so that'll put the Mohawks at the limit. Oh, a little too hard. Simmons comes up with it, he's just into the game. 4th turnover, Aztecs. Mohawks could use a basket here. Tried to find Sullivan. Looked like it was off the leg. Looked like it was off the leg of Torres. Second official came in to overrule, but no can do, says that official right there. Perhaps a better angle from midcourt. Oliveri steals it though. 4:15 to go. J.D. Hart is into the game. Double team in the corner results in a turnover. Hart to Oliveri on the block. And he connects with a fadeaway hook shot, and the Mohawks are up by 1, 60-59. 3:37. Ball was off the foot of J.D. Hart. shot blocked by Oliveri. And a foul from midcourt is called. A lot of hand fighting in there. Results in a whistle against the Mohawks. Foul charge to Simmons, his fourth. BDL for sure. Aztecs surge ahead by one. Simmons turns to the inside, shot, he goes down. No whistle forthcoming for midcourt that time. A frantic pace here, both teams leaving it all on the floor, literally a timeout on the floor. 2:48, 61-60 Aztecs. Players coming onto the court, 2:48. Oliveri, Sullivan, LeDuc, Hart, and Simmons. The five for your Mohawks. Student section doing their best on their feet here, trying to will the Mohawks into the win column. Mohawks over the timeline. Seven on the shot clock, gonna have to go up. LeDuc, Hart get a piece of it. LeDuc will chase it down. And a bump and foul. So the parade to the foul line will begin here. Foul on Blasco, his third. He'll put LeDuc to the line for 1 and 1. LeDuc gets it to drop. We are knotted at 61. The second is true. 4 for 4 from the line for LeDuc. Conry into the game for J.D. Hart. 2:13 to go. Long three-pointer. Players to the floor, ends up in the hands of Sullivan, and again we have a whistle. This is uncanny. Foul charge to Oliveri, his fourth. A fair scrum up to that point. It'll drop Sherling to the line, 1 for 4 on the afternoon. 8th team foul, 18 fouls apiece. Pinballs around and is no good. BDL. Under 2 minutes to go. The Marek, he can cut the tension with a knife here. Sullivan comes around the screen, back to Oliveri. He will drive and dish. Simmons, three-pointer no good. Sullivan tries to bat it in the middle. Aztecs control. Basket is good. Simmons had position, and that will foul him out. We're going to talk about it, though. Call remains. So if Assabet thinks they're being treated unfairly here, stand in line. Assabet can stand in line if they think they're being treated unfairly here. That's a big call here with 1:24 to go. And now. So on a play where Simmons appeared to have position, so with the whistles tilted here, Mohawks will have something to overcome. Dawsis makes it hurt. 64-62. Mohawks need to answer. Coos gets it up. Won't go, but he's fouled. Took a long time for that whistle to come. Fourth foul on Blasco all this half. Won't go. We are under a minute. Oliveri with the rebound, up court to Sullivan. 40 seconds to go, 2-point lead. Leduc gets around his player, and a foul. So Leduc to the line for two, double bonus. Morales is second. And Leduc gets it to drop. 64-63. Is off the Aztecs, possibly. Who's got a hand to it to deflect it? High drama here, 32 to go. So Oliveri committing the foul there. That's his fifth. So Oliveri charged with his fifth foul. Sherling to the line, 0 for 1 this half. And the first is back iron and no. Aztecs get the rebound. So the Aztecs with the offensive rebound there. Dawsis to the line for a pair. Foul charge to Conry. Brian Kane into the game, 19.4 to go. Bucket is good. Ball to Coots, 17 seconds to go. Gets it over the timeline and a timeout, so 65-63, 14.6 to go. Timeout on the floor. So the stage is set for a finish of some sort here at the Marek. Mohawks ball, 14.6 to go, down by 2 to the Assabet Valley Aztecs. High drama on this senior night. LeDuc, Hart, Coots, Sullivan, and Conry the 5, and the ball is in. Clock is running. In the hands of LeDuc. J.D. Hart, long 3 is no good to LeDuc. He is fouled with 0.1 seconds on the shot clock, on the clock. Bucket would not go, but LeDuc to the line for 2. Foul on John Tavares. LeDuc to the line. And the first is good. So a do-or-die situation, and it is good. LeDuc hits the free throw, 65-65. 7 for 8 from the foul line to go along with 8 other points lofted down the court. And we will go to overtime. So our score at the end of regulation, Mohawks 65, Aztecs 65. Bassett is good for Dawsis. An offensive foul called on the Mohawks. Tough time for a foul to be called in a game where there have been lots of fouls. And we have a traveling violation. Mohawks ball, you can see the student section alive. J.D. Hart off the pick, no good. Coots hustling for that rebound, can't get it. 3 minutes to go. LeDuc with the steal. And a bucket. LeDuc having a huge night on senior night. Mohawks will have to defend. Coots comes around and steals it. Gets it to Sullivan. 2:43. LeDuc for 3, no good. Allows for a deep breath here, 2:32 to go. We are mobile behind the benches now. A lot of steps there. side. Zach Golden, Doug Coos. We are still high above courtside, but here on the bench side this time. And an offensive foul the other way. If that's on Blasco, that's his fifth. That's his fifth if that's on Blasco. And it is. So not shooting on offensive fouls, but both teams well over the double bonus limit here. 2:16 to go. Coots will stop at the elbow. Shot is no good. .208 to go. Shot is no good from Dawsis. Mohawks clean the glass this time. Duke turns amongst several, gets the rebound. It's up and it's good. Gets the rebound amongst two Aztecs and puts it up and it drops home. Hoop in the harm. Leduc to the foul line. What a night for the senior. Putting the Mohawks on his back. Connor Sherling, his fourth. She can't get it to drop. 69-67 our score. Shot is no good. Sullivan with the rebound, 124. And J.D. Hart hits a three. He's been saddled with foul trouble since the first quarter. He comes back with a huge three-pointer here in the overtime session. And a quick whistle, and that will be the night for Hart. Very quick whistle there. But Hart has put the Mohawks up by 5 here. His fifth, charged with his fifth foul. 1:04 to go. 2 shots. Kane, Coots, Sullivan, Leduc, and Conry are the 5 on the court right now. Morales, 1 of 2. 1:04 to go. A lot of pushing there. Ball to Leduc, plenty of time, 16 on the shot clock. So turnover and foul. 44 seconds to go. Morales to the line. He's been quiet after 15 in the first half. Rattles that home for his third in this second half. 18 on the game. He misses. Kane with the rebound. 35 to go, 20 on the shot clock. Kane with the ball, 14 on the shot clock. Leduc gets around his defender and is fouled. So he will go to the line. If that's on Sherling, that's his fifth. And Sherling has absorbed his fifth foul. Sherling is fouled out. Ryan Cassie will check in. Leduc to the line for 2. 23.8 to go. The first is good. Leduc is true with both baskets. From the charity tribe, 74-69. Aztecs forced to throw it off Conry's leg. 14.4 to go. Three-pointer is offline. Coots the rebound to Conry, and he is mugged. Let's see what happens there. We'll just talk, just a talking to. Dawes with a hard foul. Officials just asking to have a sub there, and coach complying with that. Conry to the line with 6.7 to go. Conry can't get the first to go. Conry, Keynes, Sullivan, Leduc, and Coots on the floor right now, and Conry gets the second to go. 75. Mohawks just need to stand back and no foul. Three-pointer from Xavier Morales is good, so the Aztecs are not going quietly in the night here. 75-7-2. Breaks a run of the Mohawks. 1.9 to go here. Mohawks trying to hold on. What a night here at the Marek. Let's see if I can do some quick math here. 19 for Leduc, including 7 of 9 from the foul line this half alone, but 19 for the game. J.D. Hart coming back for some early foul trouble. 5 3-pointers in that first quarter, a big three-pointer here in the overtime. Mohawks Mohawks should have one timeout left. You do get a timeout granted in the overtime. Made basket, can run the baseline. Just need to get the ball in here. So that was just the end of the timeout. It's an automatic buzzer. Players very eager to get it on here. Leduc will inbound. Out of bounds, and then to Leduc. Buzzer will go off, but I feel like there's a little bit of time left. You can do that and pass the ball out of bounds. 0.6 is what we're being told. It was a made basket, so you can run the baseline. You can send a player over there. It's a good play, and it works. So Leduc to the line. So let's hope this one can end amicably. A hard-fought game from both teams. Foul hasn't been put to the board yet. In any case, it's the senior Leduc to the line for 2 shots. If he can get one to fall here, that would put it out of reach. The first one is no good. So the drama continues. And Leduc gets the second to go. Ball is inbound, the buzzer sounds. And that is the final score. The final buzzer of overtime goes off. Zach, just keep this rolling. We thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics, where the Mohawks used a white-hot first quarter to jump to a lead, and they hold on, coming back in the fourth quarter, and then surging ahead in the overtime session to take a 76-72 victory over the Assabet Valley Aztecs. A great and hard-fought game by both sides. physical, but to the end, Jonathan Leduc with a couple more free throws at the end to salt it away, sending the Millis faithful home with a happy victory. So once again, we thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics. Alongside Zach Golden, I'm Doug Coots, where we had to scramble to the far side for the overtime period to find a plug, but we got it done, and we look forward to some more coverage. We thank you for your support. Thank you, and good night.